Hey, yeah, this is Justin from Team Wiz to do our Tuesday night tournament report. I was playing my Atlantean deck, and we had a 4-round tournament top 4 cut last night. And I'll just get on with my deck. I was playing the 3 Dragoon, 3 Marksman, 3 Infantry, 3 Undyne with 3 Controller. I personally like 3 Controller better than 2, keeps my Undynes more alive, because I can recycle my Undynes with the 3 Salvage that I play. I play 3 Diva, 1 Attack Squad to help with the OTK since I'm not playing all the Mermails, and I play 1 Pike to search out my Undyne. It's another discard outlet, and it really helps with the OTK that I'll talk about here in a minute. And I play double Trag and Gores for general hand traps, and a Mulan. You want to play the double Trag Gores in my general build because I play a lot more control than OTK based. Spells, I play base staples of Heavy Storm, Dark Hole, Monsterborn, Pot of Evers. I play double Duality since mine is a more control based build, and 3 Salvage since pretty much everything in the entire deck's a target. And for traps, I pretty much just max out in general removal, like double Bottomless, double TT, double Mirror Force, and double Warning. And my new favorite trump card being Ultimate Offering, because if you've been watching our other videos, we show you how to do a OTK with just that Undyne's all you need. And we'll get that out of the way. And my sideboard is double Kinetic for the Hero Sam matchup, which I'm not really fond of. The Gozen match for any not Archetype specific deck, pretty much. Snowman Eater, I always sideboard those if I think it's going to grind out into a late game, since I can reoccur those with Salvage and search it with Pike and stuff like that. Skill Drain, I think is really good against, like, agents and wind-ups and decks like that, because it doesn't really hurt my deck and I can play around it pretty easy. 3 Thunder Kings for the Mermail matchup, or any deck that just does a excess amount of searching. And then I put in 3 MSTs for the Soul Drains, Macros, Defeatures, everything else that everybody's putting in. And the 1 Book of Moon to stop general combos for combo-based decks, a little more disruption in that deck if I think I need a little more control. I usually sideboard them in when I sideboard in the Snowmans. And for my extra deck, it's not exactly the way that I would like it, but it gets the job done. I just play the 1 Gotchi, and I'm probably going to bump that up to 2 by taking out one of my 2 Zen mains. I do go into Zen mains a lot, but I don't think the second one's really going to be necessary over my other Gotchi. And then I play 1 Leviair, and one of the main reasons that I play it is just because with Bottomless in my deck, it's almost always live, and it's easy to go into different OTKs with that. I play the Brilliant for the OTKs, the Leviathan, because you pretty much have to play it in straight Atlanteans, just so you can get some of your marksman triggers off. Tempo to stop Gotchis, Zen mains, and the annoying Acid Golems. And the only 4-star I play is Maystroke. I'm probably going to end up subbing it out for the Abyss Dweller, but they're both really good, but Abyss Dweller's probably better in the deck. And for my extra, I play the Armory Arm Librarian, because if you have double Diva, that just steals games right there really easy. The 1 Delorwyn for OTKs helps with the Undyne loop. 1 Gungnir, one Black Rose for board wipes, and my 8 stars I have Scrap Drag and Stardust. And for the actual tournament, round 1, I played Mermails, and I ended up playing them again in the top 4, started top 4, and every single game I played them, I drew 2 to 3 controllers, and you just can't really beat a deck whenever your luck's not going with you. Round 2, I got a bye, which I thought was actually going to keep me out of the top 4, but I guess I ended up getting in. Round 3, I played a Medulce deck, and game 1, I crushed him. There wasn't anything you could do about it. Game 2, I lost because I didn't know about the ruling where if you warning any of them, they already go back to deck. So I ended up losing that because I didn't know about that ruling. And game 3, I offering Undyne looped him, and there wasn't anything he could do about it, and just ended it right there. And round 4, I ended up playing a wind-up deck. Game 1, I OTK'd him with Double Diva and a Heavy Storm. And game 2, he opened up with Tour Guide, Factory, Shark, and spammed his whole field, ended up with a Zen Mains, a Zen Matey, an Abyss Dweller, and a Tyrus on field, and just ended the turn. I opened up with a Skill Drain TT. I set that, both of those in a monster, into my turn. On his turn, he went to go bring out another monster. I played the TT, waited for him to respond with all his effects, and then flipped the Skill Drain to get a complete board wipe on him, and then ended up killing him a couple turns later. And then I lost in top 4 against the Mermail deck that I lost to in round 1. Alright, that is Justin from Team Widge. Please comment, rate, subscribe, and I am out.